Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we are just going to hopefully go through a couple of stages of the Hell difficulty. So let's jump into it and let's see how far we can get. So this is the team setup that I've been running previously. It includes this first team. Now this is a very bog standard team. Eudora, Atrops, Seraphina, Astrid and Elma. You want Atrops to double ult as often as possible. And then the next team, let's go back to the first team. You've got Elma in the first slot in order to combo with the Undying Shield, so your entire back row just can't die. We have Atrops and Seraphina in the back row, so Seraphina can ultimate first and then Atrops can ultimate twice as well. We do have pretty standard relic setups as well, so we do have Death Scythe, Plague Bow and Knight's Edge, and then following on from that we have the second team. So this is the second team that I've been running, and this is actually the Soul Eaters synergy. Now the Soul Eaters synergy, it's a very powerful effect, and one that I didn't really understand to begin with, but effectively what happens is 3 of your units will disappear, and then the 2 units left over will gain stats equal to the units that have disappeared. The units will come back after, I believe, 2 rounds or 4 rounds, depending on the level of the slate that you have. So let's jump in and let's see these teams in action. So again, first team, very standard. It's just going to be the same thing, repeated over and over again. So you will see Eudora ultimate a number of times, and we'll just see whether or not we can get through these particular rounds. Astrid down at the very start. It doesn't really matter because Astrid will still apply her attack buff to the entire team, even when she is dead. Eudora here to ultimate as many times as we can, just to try and get these down. Now it has been taking around 11 rounds to finish these enemies off using these and the artifacts that we've got, increasing the attack of Valiantus synergy mates, so we increase the attack of Atrops. We also have the frontline. So here we go. Then Atrops to double ultimate. Now I believe if Atrops crits on one of these heals, then she will also proc it 3 times. So now we do have the 3 attack buff increases. So as you can see, Elma doing tremendous amounts of damage. Eudora also following up with that. The only problem that I can foresee with this is the fact that these units, because they're Mystifiers, will heal at the end of every round. So can be a bit of a pain when fighting them. So as you can see, they're all fully healed up now, and what we intend to do, or what we need to do, is we need to ultimate more times. We need to keep effectively ultimating as many times as possible and doing as much damage as we possibly can. Now let's go ahead, and I think we've seen enough of this particular setup. We know what it does, so we can go ahead and skip. It looks like we're not able to beat them with this particular setup, so let's go ahead and have a look at what other people are using. So in this lineup, yeah, so we're using Dahlia on that first lineup, and then on the second one we do have, yeah, here we go. Yeah, so Sal has been used in a lot of these lineups. So let's go ahead and take out Eudora. And let's go ahead and pop Sal in. Now my Sal is fully built up, so he's 5 stars. Oh, well, 15 stars. He is Light Seeker as well, and I do have full red runes for him with the epic or the unique. Yeah, so we have the unique effect on there as well. So when Empire heroes perform consecutive basic attacks, a 25% chance to apply stun. That's not going to matter. So we'll, like I said, replace Eudora with Celine in this one, and it will work very well because we now have the 3 strikers to build up damage over time. So let's jump in and see how this affects things, and we'll just see how much damage we're going to be doing with Sal on the team now. So what we want is for... So yeah, that's one dead enemy for Sal. What we want is... Now we won't be able to see this in action altogether too much, but whenever an enemy or whenever one of our units dies, we will also build up his attack. But what we want is, as much as possible, we want Sal to lose health and then to gain it back again and to heal back up. Let's see. Yeah, so Sal doing a fair amount of damage, but no double ult there, unfortunately. The double ult would come from the speed, so we did have quite a high chance to do that. But as you can see, Sal down in health now. So what we want is for as much healing as possible for him. And the reason for that is because he builds up when he loses health and he heals it back up. He also then builds up his attack. So every time he heals, so for example when Seraphina heals him like this, he will also build up his attack, and that is infinite, so there's no limit on that stack. And we just want to keep building up as much attack as possible throughout the course of this match. Unfortunately, Elma has been stunned, but we should see quite a big heal on this one. So we'll see Sal heal all that health up, and as well Atrops will provide additional attack support. The Strikers synergy really going to pump up numbers here. So let's see how much health. So Elma doing respectable damage there. And there we go, getting those damage numbers up as much as possible. So I don't think we should have too much of an issue on this one, because we're able to build up so much health, because we're not able to die effectively. There we go, that Striker synergy kicking in again. Now we get the full heal, and even a double full heal. As you can see, doing more and more damage every single time. I don't know whether or not we're going to be able to one-shot the enemies in this one. However, let's go ahead and skip and just see. So no, we weren't able to kill them all in one shot. So let's go ahead into our clear records. I don't want to get rid of that secondary team, but it is what it is, and we might just have to get rid of them, unfortunately. Right, okay, so yeah, so it looks like Catherine, Ophelia, and Dahlia. And then on the second one, it is the Valiantas as well. Let's try this setup. We can go ahead and add in... So we've got 3. So if we put in dodge on this one, and we also put in damage boost. And then on this one, got 3 left as well. In fact, what we'll do, we'll take out the dodge on this one, And we can go ahead and put in healing rate. And on this one, we'll go ahead and put in dodge and damage reduction as well. So let's jump in and see how we do. Now, I don't know if this second team is going to work very well, but we'll just have to see. So first team, able to do it in 9 rounds. Didn't think that would be too much of an issue, to be honest. But we'll just see on this one how much damage we're actually able to do. Yeah, didn't think that second team would do very well, so let's go ahead and change things out. And go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wisdom, power, and love.
Could really do with Dahlia on this team here. Relics are so weird as well. Right. Spear. And we will have you. And then we can go you. Might as well. And this first one, we need somebody to replace. So if we have a look at our units, I think we can go Atrops on this one. And we still get the Striker's synergy here. So let's just see if we can beat this one without Dahlia on the first team. No, so it does seem Dahlia is relatively essential. So let's take out Atrops. Let's put Mulan in. We'll just see if that... yeah, pop in Makaria. Okay, so 15 rounds on that first one. And let's see about this team. So the way this team is allegedly set up is to do as much damage, well, effectively, as you can see. Ah, shame. So Lancelot down already. Get our Holy Shield kicking in. Hey, yeah. He's apparently doing work on this one as well. And we'll see whether or not Hades can solo, but I very much doubt it. But we'll see. I mean, he's not taking as much damage as I thought he would. Even with the Mistfire's proc there. Yeah, nowhere near enough damage. Unfortunate. Okay, so let's take out Mulan. Sorry about that. Right, okay, let's try this one then. Let's just see how things go. So not able to beat the first stage again. Yeah. So it looks like that one isn't working for us. I don't know why. Let's have a look. We've got all the same artifacts. Maybe it was RNG. No, not doing enough damage. So if we take out Gwyn on this one, and we look to put in
Send them to their final
Hades, switch around these two. It looks like Dahlia is the key.
Are you summoning me?
I will enjoy.
Or maybe not.
My sword. Mercy is worth nothing.
Closer on that second one.
Mercy is worth nothing.
Right, well, tell you what. I'm just going to pause. There we go. So, we did manage to clear it, and let's have a look. So, it was Lancelot that did the most damage on this previous one, with Hades doing a fair bit of damage as well. A lot of corrode damage. And then on this one, it looks like Sal has done the most. That is the team setup. Let me just show you the artifacts that I used as well. So the key was this artifact here, Sinful Band. Increases the duration of debuffs applied by 100% and the stack limit for corrode effect by 20. Now, the way that Lancelot is set up, the way that he works, is he applies corrode to the enemies as well. Whenever the Soul Eater effect gets put on, as well as applying corrode with basic attacks. So just something to keep in mind. So let's jump in again, and we'll just see how this team functions. Now, Macaria is included in there, so we do get the Deviant Shield. We don't get the Deviant Shield because we don't have any other Deviants. If Hades was a... so if Hades was leveled up or had higher star levels, we would be able to... we would have that Deviant Shield on here, but unfortunately it's not going to be for the next couple of weeks. It is what it is. So we do get the proc for the Blades of Chaos here. We do get all of these corrode stacks to apply. As you can see, even on basic attacks, Lancelot is doing a lot of damage. And what helps as well is the fact that Cleo, she ended up being one of the units, so we do get a massive attack boost. We even get executions. Love it.
Dragon Skybreaker.
And we'll apply the stacks of burn and corrode as well.
Unbeatable spirit.
Oof, that was a big miss. And there's that burn and the minus attack as well, which is allowing us to survive. And there is a lot of damage being done. And that's through the burn and the corrode mechanic. And there we go.
Step aside, for you are no match for me.
Now onto this next team. Again, it's a very standard team. We've got the 2 strikers in Catherine and Celine as well, with Ophelia and Dahlia, with Elma as the anchor for the team. So I don't think we'll have too much trouble with this. Yeah, round 15 though, very close. So that's round 7 cleared. We're going to stick with the same teams, except what we'll do is we'll change up Hades and Cleopatra, and we will put in... yeah, we'll do it like this. And the reason for that is because Hades will apply more burn damage than Cleopatra will. And more corrode. Although she is much more exposed on the front. We are up against these... we are up against Mystifiers again. With the healing mechanic. I think that's why so many people have... Oof. Mulan down. What a shame. I think that is why so many people have struggled with it, is because of the amount that these Mystifiers heal. It's just, it's insane the amount that they heal.
I control the laws of
Oh.
life and death.
So Hades to solo again. That's not bad. So we'll get through. I think we can skip through this one as well.
Victory secured.
Yes, it's that back row again. And this one absolutely fine, round 14. Not bad. And this one, so this is the Fortitude counter. So you can use Franz and you can use Talenas or Lachesis as well. But I don't think we should need to do that, but we'll see. We'll see if it becomes a problem. Because it's round 10, we'll sit through it. And if we do have any issues, then we can go ahead and figure out a way. So now our units have returned, but we do have a much stronger Cleo, and we have a much stronger Hades as well. I think it's going to be very relevant. Solomon probably going to lose a lot of this health. Now I believe the execute ability goes through the fortitude effect.
Dragon Skybreaker. Dragon Skybreaker.
Unbeatable spirit!
Cleo down. And Hades to execute those two. It's just Solomon left. Applying all those stacks of burn, all the stacks of corrode as well. There we go, the execute ability kicking in here. And all those debuffs being applied. Oof. I am very much enjoying this character. The execute ability is just outstanding. We'll see if we can beat him on this one. Looks like we couldn't. That is a shame.
I control the laws of life and death. Mercy is
There we go, round 15. Able to do it. Sal to do the most.
my own.
And that's it. So I think we'll leave it there. Next one is Glorians and Dooms as well. So just something to keep in mind for the next video. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day. You can like and subscribe. Be really appreciated. Thanks for watching.